Ray Binkowski, owner of FitWorkz Hybrid Training Gym in DeKalb, Illinois. If you've got questions, ask them. We're live right here, right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, find us on social media at Eat by Color, hashtag Eat by Color, or Facebook.com Eat by Color. Be happy to answer them if you post them there if you're watching this later. The holidays are a couple weeks away. We just passed the Thanksgiving holiday. And given the time of year, it's that time again when everybody is in a panic, everybody's worried. You know, what am I going to do with the holidays? Is it okay to eat this? How do I manage going to my grandmother's house? I met with a top fitness competitor just a few hours ago this morning. She's going home to Ohio, going to spend some time with her family. I already said, you know, my parents have reservations at a nice Italian restaurant. We've got the holiday. We got a couple meals. Christmas Eve. You know, how do I manage to incorporate training? And she's getting ready for an actual event. So how do I incorporate holidays, family time, not blowing the opportunity to spend time with family and friends and still stay on track to reach my goals? The first thing, the holiday 10 pounds, let's talk about that. You're not likely to gain 10 pounds of fat. Not to say that you can't gain some fat over the holidays, but if you gain 10 pounds in just a few days or in a week's time, in all likelihood, a lot of it is water. When we talk to clients about that type of weight gain, rapid weight gain like that at FitWorkz, we always talk in terms of Big Macs. So if you were to gain 10 pounds of fat, that'd be like 35,000 theoretical calories, or you would have had to have eaten the equivalent, over and above what you normally eat, the equivalent of 70 Big Macs on top of what you eat every day to actually gain 10 pounds of fat. Since there's no way in heck most humans can consume 70 Big Macs in like a week's time on top of the normal meals they eat, you didn't gain fat. Most of it's water weight. 2, what do you do to manage it? If, you know, I'm sitting here saying some of it's water, some of it's fat, what do you do to minimize the fat gain? We've got like a Griswold tangle in the microphone cord here. All right, that's better. The fella was pulling me off my chair. What do you do to minimize the fat gain? 1, be realistic. Be logical. Plan to enjoy the holidays. Looking at the client I met with today, she's going to travel from Illinois to Ohio. She's got some air travel. She has at least 2 major holiday dinners plus a nice meal with reservations at a nice Italian restaurant. Right off the bat, do the little things well most of the time and plan to go out to the Italian restaurant, plan to celebrate and enjoy Christmas Eve and Christmas. Still get a couple workouts in if you're able to. She's only going to be gone for just under a week, so if you don't want to pack the workout clothes, don't. Take that time off. It's okay. It won't matter. Enjoy the holiday meals. Enjoy the restaurant dinner at the Italian restaurant. Then the rest of the time, do the little things well. You know, we're in America. I'm sure there's grocery stores in Ohio or wherever it is you may be traveling. I'm sure wherever you're staying, if you're staying with family or friends, they probably have a kitchen. In their kitchen, they probably have a refrigerator in Tupperware, generic Tupperware called Gladware. They probably got a dishwasher. If they don't have a dishwasher, they got a sink and some dish soap. The bottom line is there's no reason you can't shop. Make your meals just like you would at home. Package them, you know, plan, shop, prep, pre-make your meals. Be ready to roll 70% of the time or most of the time. Go out to the Italian restaurant, enjoy the meal. Don't sweat it. Don't stress about it. Life goes on. Enjoy Christmas Eve. Enjoy Christmas. Forget about it. It won't matter. Okay, so that's the biggest advice I can give you. The other thing is, balance that with, for example, I got pictures of 3 meals in the last 2 days of clients that are at work or social holiday functions. In each of the pictures, it was a big plate of food. So they're totally not starving themselves at the social or work holiday function. They're actually getting a meal. They're just being a little bit intelligent about it. So they're erring on the side of eat by color, if you will. They're still eating a ton of food. They're not sitting there saying, I can't, I won't. They're not skipping the holiday event. They're just being a little bit more willing to make better food choices while they're there. And the reality of it is, it's 2015. If you're watching this, you're probably in the United States. If there's a holiday function, there's probably going to be plenty of the bad food there's probably going to be some pretty healthy options as well. So don't sweat it. Still go to the holiday event. Still participate. Just try and make better food choices. And don't worry about it. If you get there and all they have is pizza, cake, pie, ice cream, beer, and wine, then have the pizza, cake, pie, ice cream, beer, and wine. When you get home, right back on your plan. And don't worry about it. It's one day. The other thing, and this is kind of like a unwritten secret or the top mistake that we see clients make all the time, and this is true for our clients that train here at FitWorkz. We do a lot of digital training for clients really around the world. We've had people as far away as Australia work with us. Thanks to technology, thanks to 2015 convenience, we're able to do a lot of online training or digital training through, we have a training app and, through our computers, yada, yada, yada. Everything is easy and possible in 2015. But the one mistake we see people make, and it's true of our clients, could be true of you watching this, it's true of the people that we train here at FitWorkz. We only see you, if we see you one-on-one, we're with you for like 3 hours maximum a week. Actually, it's around 150 minutes. If you're one of our online digital clients, we may never meet you. We may have a conversation every week by email, phone, text, social media, a combination thereof. We may kind of pseudo-converse via video, either live or like through Skype or through our pre-recorded videos or what have you. But we're only with you a short time. And there's the greatest training programs are only going to work so well. And even the greatest of training programs still going to leave 90% of your success or failure in the hands of your nutrition. And the only person in control of that is you. You're in your body 24/7. You're in the kitchen. You're at the gas station, the convenience store, the grocery store, that holiday social function, that trip to the bar after work. You are in control. We're not there with you. You've got to get the food right. Even if you were coming in here working with us one-on-one 3 days a week for 50 or 60 minutes, if you don't get this stuff right, you're not going to see much by way of progress. You're not going to see much change. I can tell you we've had one middle-aged client lose over 100 pounds coming in 3 days a week. You got to get the food right. 3 days a week was a contributing factor, but the major contributing factor was we said, here's your custom Eat by Color plan. Here's how to do it. Now, client, you have to take the plan. You got to go do it. You have to make the better food choice in the kitchen. If you got kids and they eat a bag of Doritos every day, you can't. If they have a baseball game and they sell walking tacos, I guess they're called. I never heard of this, but concession stand sells walking tacos, which is taco meat and a bag of Doritos. You can't eat 2 of those every time there's a baseball game, especially if there's 2 or 3 games a week, regardless of whether or not you're coming in to train. You got to get the food right, and that is on you. That always has been on you. You have to own it. You have to take responsibility for it. You've got to be willing to make the better food choices. We can do a lot by way of educating you. We can give you suggestions on portable meals that aren't going to go bad in the car whether it's hot or extremely cold. Portable meals you can take to the airport. I used to travel for work. I can tell you what to take on the road. We can do all that stuff, but if you do nothing with it, you're not going to see much by the way of change. Ray Binkowski, author of the book Eat by Color and Get Fit and Live Healthy. And stay tuned. We got an awesome, totally interactive exercise and training book. It's coming. Hopefully it'll be out by the holidays. Owner of Hybrid Training Gym, FitWorkz in DeKalb, Illinois.